Hello world, it's Thursday, June 4th, another kind of overcast day today. Scattered thunder showers, I think, is the prediction. It was raining a little bit this morning when I got up, so I stayed in the basement and exercised, where it was a little cooler too. Today's daily devotional is entitled More Than Enough Spirit, and it's written by Vicki Kemper. She bases her devotional upon Numbers 11, verse 29, New Revised Standard Version. But Moses said to Joshua, "Would that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord should put his spirit on them." And Vicki writes, the formerly enslaved people led by Moses out of Pharaoh's Egypt and through the Red Sea will not stop complaining about their wilderness diet of dewy manna that appears every morning sure as the sunrise. The only thing more constant than manna is the people's incessant demand that Moses give them meat. Burned out and bereft, Moses asked God to kill him. "I'm not able to carry the people alone," he wails. "They are too heavy for me." "Of course they are," God says. "No one can carry a people alone, not even you. I'll take some of the spirit I put on you and give it to 70 of your best folks. They will lighten your load." And so it goes. But there are these other guys, Eldad and Medad, who don't get chosen as part of the 70. And yet they too speak the word of the Lord. "Make them stop," Joshua tells Moses. "Why would I do that?" Moses responds. "I wish God would anoint everyone with the Spirit." And so God does. The Pentecost season is a great time to acknowledge that we can't do it all. Love God, eradicate racism, welcome the stranger, lift up the lowly, nurture beloved community, reinvent church for a pandemic, and more on our own. And Pentecost is the perfect time to celebrate that we don't have to, because there's more than enough spirit to go around. Because a people empowered can always do more together than the most gifted leader. Because a spirit-filled church can change the world. Vicki's prayer. That the load is not ours alone to bear, and that your Spirit carries us all. We praise you. Amen. Yes, we are all filled with the Spirit, and I think it's important for us to remember that as a church, we are one body together, not separately. We're not dependent upon the pastor to do things, or the governing board to do things, or the various committees. We are the church together. We have the Spirit within us. We have God within us. We were created in the image of God. So when we work together, when we let the Spirit move in our midst, things can happen. I really believe St. John UCC is a Spirit-filled church. And although we're not meeting in our building currently, the Spirit still flows in and through us and among us. There's an old saying, and I'm not sure where the quote comes from. I've heard it attributed to several different people, but do all you can where you are with what you have, or something to that effect. And that's the movement of the Spirit. That is being a Spirit-filled church. So pray on that. Ask God to reveal to you what your role is and how you can be the church where you are in the community you're in with the gifts that God has given you. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.